Hope you guys and girls are having an incredible day wherever you are around the world. My name is Alistar, 11 years now in crypto, and I hope you guys and girls have been making life-changing money. So, I give you guys the wisdom and the tools that you guys need to be very successful. We are here to understand that this is the new generation of wealth, and we will be making life-changing money to separate us from the herd. So, if you guys are new here, subscribe to this if you guys love the content that I do, and you guys know what is real from what is fake, because I'm all for that. Of course, we're here to make the cryptocurrency industry in general less noise, less entertainment, and more actual understanding of the crypto space from a person who does it and lives it every single day. These other people in the channel are literally putting themselves in a position ahead of you and getting into these coins that are going off every single day. Now, a lot of these that I can just go into, I will right now, and they are shown right here. And these are and I could keep going. So all of these profits have been made just in this channel, and this is what you guys are getting real time by subscribing and hitting the notification bell. Let's get on to today's video, and that is on the Doge brothers, with the first one that I gave you guys and girls in the Dogecoin video, and that is the Dogecoin to $1 video and getting to those bigger levels in the future. Of course, we saw that all-time high, as you guys saw, of over 50 cents, and that is nearly $1 at that 70 or so level. Now remember, this is the global average. I actually remember selling at around 78 cents or so of Dogecoin. So we had been playing this since, do you guys remember? Do you guys remember how long we have been playing this? Shorter, because we were within the bear market. You guys can check this out on one of the first videos on the channel. Man, it has been a very long time since that first video. It could be this one or one of these first videos. So look for the ones that say Dogecoin or show Dogecoin on the cover, and one of these we were just playing since the very low levels. And I know heaps of you guys and girls out there were here since the start. So if you did, stick with me during this whole time. Please leave a comment in the comment section. I love hearing from the first people who come to a channel, and you guys are the first people. You guys always be the minority. And I really appreciate you guys and girls, especially the first 1,000 subs, and how you guys have come together to understanding what is creating life-changing money and just getting away from the noise. Now, I wanted to touch on one little thing of actually putting on ads. Now, usually I don't do this, but I think it's a positive thing that I do this, and I would really appreciate you guys and girls standing by this and watching the ads in the future from this channel. Now, the reason I'm doing this is actually to give more to others, because I understand by far what I'm doing in terms of giving to others and being charitable to this world that really needs this in this time of crisis, is just to make sure you're watching the ads and just helping the world out in very little ways. Even if it means one more hungry mouth is fed, then please sacrifice a little bit of time. I'm only talking like 30 seconds, and just watch the ads before the video or partway in between if this happens. Okay, I'm gonna be doing this in a very charitable way, of course, because it's the right thing to do. It just is, and the more I can do this, the better. I'm also going to be doing live streams in the future and donating the profits to certain charities that really need those profits. Okay, now let's carry on to today's video. Go into the first thing. Thank you guys for sticking into this. Very important. Now, like I said before, in terms of the technicals, you guys can check out the full thing on Dogecoin, but in terms of where this is at, we've had a nice retracement, and again, we are at the support resistance level that is played out twice. I could see this going up exponentially, actually to the dollar mark. I can. Now, why is this? In terms of news, etc., and the other dog coins kind of taking off, Dogecoin is the godfather in a sense. Now, what do I mean by this? Remember how I spoke about Bitcoin being the granddaddy, right? It's the main brand. It's what people think about. Now, this has shifted. if people talk about Bitcoin or people talk about cryptocurrency, sometimes they talk about their favorite Dogecoin. They work in sync with each other in terms of price action. So you guys will see that with the next picks that I'm going to give you guys and girls. And this is very important to understand, because once Dogecoin gets to $1, we could see this following through with some very, very bullish picks. Now again, where did we do this from? We did it from the 0.00 something mark, before it went up exponentially. That is the first video we had on this. So congratulations, you guys and girls, for making absolutely millionaire type of life-changing money. Congratulations. You guys deserve it, especially if you've stuck in for an extended period of time and you have understood what it actually means to be real. Or who a real person is versus the fakes. So congratulations to you guys and girls. Seriously, we have made massive bouts of life-changing money with this coin. So see big things in the future, like I said, to that $1.08 kind of level, and then to the $1.20, $1.50 level. We could see it going past the dollar mark. By far. This will not end at $1 as long as we have that extended bull run. And Doge news continues to come out. Unless, of course, Dogecoin becomes a stable coin. And this was speculated a bit. And this is what I want to leave you guys with. You guys can look that up in detail. Let's go on to the next one for this. Now, the next one is Shiba. Now, Shiba Inu is awesome, and it is awesome for the awesome fact that I have been playing this in the crypto blueprint for the wealth space since the very, very low levels of about 80, whatever this is. A penny of 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 a penny. Okay, take that in. Let that sink in for a little bit. Because this has gotten to the 4 zeros mark from the 10-cent mark. And that is very, very huge price action in a very short span of time. This was only like a few months ago. And if you guys were smart enough in the wealth space to do this, you guys would have made a lot, okay, on the money. So, as you guys see, all the way up to here, crazy, right? Crazy price action in terms of this. Now, I put this in the crypto blueprint for you guys and girls, but I was also going to give this out a month or so back because I care about you guys and girls winning as well, to pay it forward and also to keep winning. So what I would suggest to you guys and girls, this is a recommendation by far. Don't look at the other people. What I would suggest is when you make that life-changing money, come into the trading group. That is what I would suggest. Come into the trading group or get the blueprint. I'm doing this because what you're doing by far is getting between into the better space of the wealth space. You guys are coming as close as you possibly can to the best, especially in the cryptocurrency space. So if you are around these people for an extended period of time, winning is just second nature. It is important for you guys to understand that, and you're coming from somebody just like you. I'm still in my 20s, giving you guys this recommendation, and you guys hopefully understand who real from fake is. Okay, now with saying that, if we look at the price action of Shiba in general, we can see this at a very awesome place of coming up to that low, or coming up to a position where the bullish market is taking over once again. Now you guys can't see it here, but what you'll notice is there's actually a candle about here in terms of like the price action, etc. And you guys will see that candle was absolutely huge. Now, I'm not going to show you guys this because this is the global average. It's a better thing to look at. So we could see it at this point, sticking to the support resistance level in terms of where it's reversing up. Now, you guys saw the all-time high of where it hit, which was very close to the position where I got out as well. But in terms of the ROI, I mean, look at this. Tell me this is not life-changing money in one trade. Right there, 560,477%. And by the way, understanding that we started at 80. Can you guys see that? The 30-day low and the 30-day high. We started this at 80, very close to that 30 days. So that is crazy amounts of price action and life-changing money by far, with that 30-day finishing there and that 7-day high, and also the all-time high, as you guys can see, at that 388 level, at the 4 mark, which is where most people got out in the crypto blueprint. Now, like I said, because this has gone to a lot of different places, we see this on multiple exchanges, etc. This is a worldwide coin now. So it can very easily go to the same marks as something like Dogecoin is at, but I don't really think it's going to get to these levels unless this is in the altcoin season. So before the altcoin season, what I see this can get to very easily is, again, back to that 4 mark in terms of price action, but take quite a while to get there, depending on how bullish the dog coins are in general in the future. And I could see this really being bullish because of one person in particular who is putting out these coins every time he sees his dog, and that is Elon Musk. Shout out to Elon Musk. He is one person by far that I've actually looked to in entrepreneurship, one of the few, for who to be and how to be towards the world as well, and understanding and seeking to understand as well as he does. But I have a very long way to go, and I'd just like to thank you, like personal shout out to Elon Musk, and please continue to do what's right by the world as much as possible. Now, obviously, this guy will be the first on Mars. I hope you are the first person who flies the Tesla spaceship to Mars. So, thank you from the bottom of my heart. So, let's carry on with the next part of this, and that is Akita Inu. Now, Akita Inu has a very different type of price action. Can you guys see this? In terms of going to lower levels, Akita Inu wins by far. In terms of the ROI percentage being higher, Akita Inu wins by far as well. And this is not shown here. That's okay. There was a larger ROI with Akita Inu than Shiba Inu. However, in general, this has been an awesome coin to trade as well as this. And again, this was something that I put in the crypto blueprint for you guys and girls, and I need to update that. But we can see massive bouts of price action. Now, just like Shiba Inu, I could see this going about to where Dogecoin is, maybe around that 10-cent mark, which was where it struggled at first, either before the altcoin season or in altcoin season, depending on when this bullish price action takes off for this. As long as dog coins stay in the forefront, as long as both of these keep getting put on more exchanges, I could see these going to the 10-cent mark very, very quickly as a long-term goal. I mean, look at this. So I have a very large portion of my Akita Inu as well at this higher mark that I cannot actually get to. At the higher mark, not directly at the top, but very, very close to it, around about that, was it 2 something, right? So yeah, very, very close to that, but around the 2.5 mark. But what I want to share with you guys and girls is understanding that we need to get this into a very bullish position before we can see more bullish price action happen by continually pushing it out. And this needs to also come from the main man, the original Dogecoin. So we need a lot more Dogecoin news, etc. coming out, and hopefully a flight to Mars, etc. or 2, and just get it in this position where these follow that coin. Right now this is happening, but we could see this kind of detaching from this if these do not carry on. So make sure you guys are very wary about this. Make sure if they do disconnect in price action from following Dogecoin that you guys are very wary about this. Now, what you can do for me is smash that like button. You guys know I love when you guys show me more of what you guys want in terms of life-changing money and helping you guys understand this space better. And thank you guys in advance. Let's go on to the last one, and that is a bonus. You guys may have seen this, and this is us. Now, I am going to get beeped from saying that on YouTube. Obviously, it is a very bad word. But the reason I am bringing this to the forefront of you guys and girls is because The Australians are absolutely taking over. No, shout out to the Australian fans out there, or the Australian people who follow my content. We are very much cousins. As you guys know, I am from New Zealand, and we see each other as cousins for the most part. I'd like to give a shout out to the Australian people out there. Now, the reason I put ARS to the forefront by far is that it has bullish price action whenever the dogs seem to have bullish price action. However, again, this can come away from this very, very easily. If this does not continue, then be very aware of this. The reason I'm sharing this with you guys and girls is because of the huge potential this has to go up. Now, not only has this gone on to one of the big exchanges, and this is MXC, but this is on a lot of the very unknown types of markets which like to price up certain coins to get very, very bullish price action. So, it just listed on MXC Exchange, very, very bullish, and I could see this going on to other different types of exchanges very, very soon, namely Binance, and that is not just because it is a Binance Smart Chain coin. It is because, one, it is the Australian coin. No, I'm kidding. But again, shout out to the Aussies. Love you guys. Love your country. By default, you guys know I'm very globalized, and my home is your home, and vice versa, I'm sure. So, shout out from a worldwide perspective. As you guys know, I am traveling around the world. Again, you guys want to check more of that out, you guys can see that in All-Star Life. During the quote-unquote crisis too. Ain't that strange? Maybe more of you could look at the video that I gave you guys on this quote-unquote crisis to put it into context a little bit for you. That video that I gave out from now 12 years in healthcare got 50 views. And it took me 3 days to do. So any type of looking at it and taking that for yourself in terms of the value would be awesome. Anyway, not only is it a Binance Smart Chain coin, not only does it have a working website, I know, working website, not only does it have a logo that is a dog, I know, once again, crazy stuff, but it is also a meme coin, and it is also just totally will be what it is. Okay, it's one of those coins that I love because they do what they do and they don't worry so much about what other people think about them. Now, this could be at their detriment by far, especially how PG the crypto space can be at times. However, I would say the fact that they put themselves as the acronym ARS and that they just stuck by that to the death, as well as being one to really stand by this, by far, ask for everyone. I stand by that. I stand by that 110%. But also the fact that they're showing a dog on their website, you know, very, very cool. And also it has a very, very awesome community that stands by it, and it is a community token. I am very, very bullish on this. Now, as you guys can see, what that ass do? Oh man, okay, if you guys didn't know me, I'm into shock humor, so stick with me when I say this. It's not because it's crude, it's because I'm into shock humor, and things that come up in my head just make me laugh. I'm hilarious to myself. Okay, so this is community driven. Australian Safe Shepherd is community driven and fair launch, which thrives on memes. So that is very cool, and as you guys know, it is very bullish in terms of memes happening in the cryptocurrency space. A lot of these actually were SHIB, Akita, etc., and now even ARS. So I wouldn't hold an ARS to that. Now, probably going to get this demonetized. So this is very, very important because of all these things. A lot of holders also holding on. Getting paid to hodl is a very, very cool thing, or hodl, or whatever you guys want to call it. So you guys earn passive income through static reflection, but that is pretty much just holding it in terms of the long run and getting it, right? While this goes up as well, you guys get on top of that, which is very, very cool. Just like the other cryptocurrencies I talked about, like Zilliqa, etc., that you stake. So it's very much a form of staking, and you get that bonus of how much it's gone up in the time you've been staking it. Now, also automatic liquidity, which is very, very needed, especially since I showed you guys and girls, and will show you guys and girls in future as well, what liquidity does. Now, if you guys haven't checked that out, make sure you check it out in the scams video that I put out. Okay? Make sure you are checking it out in the scams video I put out. I said that twice because it is very, very, very important you guys understand what liquidity does to the very, very high risk exchanges that you buy from, like PancakeSwap, and Uniswap, and other ones such as this. Okay? Understand that it can end with something very bad for you, like something that you cannot sell. Okay? That is not what you want by far. Okay. Now, the other thing, having 244k holders, very, very cool. But more importantly, this. It is community driven. Now, on top of that, being a meme coin, very, very cool, but it's just understanding that the base of holders that are behind it are coming from a fact that this is a community driven token by far. Okay, and there is huge amounts of things to be said by that, because there is a lot that aren't community driven. A lot of the picks that I've actually given that have gone onto the exchanges aren't community driven, which means they don't hold a fair launch, etc., and they aren't coming from a position where it is people first in terms of what they do. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that they are 100% fair. It just means that they are trying to be fairer for the people who get into this. That is what that means. And that by far is a huge step forward from what we've seen in the past. We are coming into the new generation with this, and this is why I'm placing this as the bonus for this video. Now, let's get into technicals to finish this. And I need to be fast. Of course, there is a world to be saved, but in terms of technicals, as you guys can see here, we have the macro pattern playing out in a very, very awesome fashion. Now, you guys might see that this is, of course, the global average, and that is why I'm showing you guys this. It is going to be very different on different exchanges depending on where you are buying it. But the important thing by far is this. You guys understand the price potential that this has, because this has been going sideways for an extended period of time. Now, I wouldn't say that if this did not come up straight away, or if this did not come up at this point, but it still hasn't done this. Now, we can see this actually be at a retracement position, either here or at this level over here, very, very close to that last resistance point over here. Now, this is a very, very strong support level right here that we've got for this coin. It will be a very, very sharp retracement back up. So you guys can either risk it for the biscuit right down the bottom. I learned that in Aussie, by the way. Shout out to the Aussies again. Risk it for the biscuit. Or around that 150 psychological level down there. And we can see it going back up to these levels, of course. And I can also see this going up into a very, very nice W pattern, which usually breaks up. And we can see it going to these points in the very near future. So that is why this is so damn important. You guys like hold in for the long run. This is a very awesome coin. Otherwise, you guys can be seeing profits at that 300 mark or 370 mark and going up from that position. Now, that is what I want to leave you guys with. Please support this by either getting into the trading group for you guys and girls. Of course, I give a percentage to being charitable every single day, as well as the crypto blueprint coming out very, very, very soon. And you guys, again, you guys can get massive bouts of value far beyond what I give to you guys and girls. There will be an 80% discount for the first 50 only, so be sure you guys are waiting in for that, or you can get into the trading group if you want to be closer to somebody like me and the people in the wealth space and peak performance space, and just the people who want to succeed in the crypto space. You can learn how to trade and get massive amounts of life-changing money every single day, like I show you guys in these profits. played out daily for you guys and girls. So if you want a multitude of these wins, get into the trading group. If you guys want a long-term hold that is going to pay out massive amounts, then of course the crypto blueprint is there for you as well, as the 11 years of wisdom in the space, etc., given to you guys and girls on those blueprints. Either way, you guys can check out the website. It is on the description. Otherwise, make sure you are watching the ads that I'm going to be putting on these videos just to give to others. Understand, a lot of people's lives are not like yours. I absolutely have massive amounts of gratitude for you guys and girls, especially the comments being left in the comment section. Make sure you guys are also leaving your coins out there. I do check them out as much as possible, especially the positive ones, and I try my best to either reply to them or make sure I at least leave a heart for them so you guys know that your comments are being heard. So please leave them in there. Who knows, your coin might end up on the next video. And I know a lot of you guys and girls were looking at Akita and Shiba, and now hopefully this has given you guys from a very, very awesome position where these could go to. Now, the last thing that I need to mention once again is the more news the better with these coins. So they need to keep bringing out news and keep commenting on coins like this, and we get it more out to the people, more out to the public. Then that means better price action for you guys and girls. And make sure you are also getting people onto the right channels of giving you guys the life-changing money information that you need, rather than just some noise on crypto. We need to reinforce the positives happening in the crypto space and the people we want to see take leadership in this space, especially on YouTube. And I would be very humbled to be one of these people for you guys and girls. Very humbled. Because as you guys know, I'm not going to sell out, and there is no way you can get me to stop my dreams of changing the cryptocurrency industry and the wider world. There is no way. There is no price for that for me. So I hope you guys can feel it. I hope you can see it in my actions, not my words. I love hearing you guys' comments, and I will catch you guys for the next one below.